I'm Peyton, and welcome to episode 1 of Peyton's Pitch. This will be week 2 of the NFL, though, because I didn't do this last week. I kind of forgot. And there's going to be 16 games this week, and really nobody cares about half those teams, except for the important ones, like the Falcons. So we're actually going to just be doing Thursday night, Sunday night, the local games, so go Lions, and then we got to do the Monday night. And there's actually 2 Monday nights this week, so we're going to cover both of those. I'm going to be covering the Thursday night game right here, Chargers versus Chiefs. No brainer, I got the Chiefs winning. For some reason, he has the Chargers winning. And my reasons for the Chiefs is because from week 1, we saw how dominant Patrick Mahomes was, even after trading away the main wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. Patrick Mahomes still managed to pass 5 touchdowns to 4 different players, meaning no matter who you give him, he's going to score with them. Patrick Mahomes won't even be phased. Okay, and then our Sunday night game will be the Bears versus the Packers, and that's going to be a big divisional game. And for this one, I have the Packers winning. So, my reason for the Packers is that, everyone is already counting them out of the season with how bad they did in week 1. But you guys remember last season when they got absolutely demolished by the Saints in week 1, and then the Packers ended up jumping back, and they went to the second round of the playoffs? It is a different situation for the Packers and Aaron Rodgers because they traded away their star wide receiver, Devontae Adams. But I feel like with being a veteran, Aaron Rodgers should figure out something to do. And even if he can't get the passing game going, they should be able to get the running game going with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. So I think the Bears defense will have a hard time stopping them. And I got the score 20-16.
I have the Bears because the Packers could not get anything going on offense last week with under 200 passing yards and barely 100 rushing yards. And, well, they struggled on defense also, allowing 300 passing yards and 130 rushing yards. The Bears had an overall low yardage game, but if you saw the conditions they were playing in, you would know why, because their field was a literal slipping slide. They had 107 passing yards and 100 rushing, and I have the score being Bears 17-10. The local game we have is the Lions versus the Commanders. We both have the Lions because in week 1 they only lost by 3 points to one of the best offenses this year. If Jalen Hurts wasn't so fast and elusive, the Lions would have gotten way more sacks. Wentz is not a mobile quarterback, so their defense should be able to put pressure on them the whole time. If they do get pressure, it will help the secondary with the speedy receivers that they have to cover in this game. I think DeAndre Swift will really carry the Lions' offense to win this game. I have the score 28-21.
And then I have it 24-20, so a close game. And then there is 2 Monday night games. So the first one will be the Titans and the Bills. And we both have the Bills winning because the Bills are easily Super Bowl contenders this year. Every year they always make it to the playoffs, and they probably would have went to the Super Bowl last year if it wasn't for the whole coin toss thing. But they're just getting even stronger on offense and even on defense. And their new addition of Von Miller is really going to help them make it this year. We already saw how big of an impact Von Miller was in week 1. And the Bills' D-line, even without him, was elite, so now it's super elite. And, the Titans' whole game plan is just to try and get Derrick Henry the ball and run it. So I think they'll have no problem shutting down Derrick Henry. And that D-line even ended up getting an interception, so they could even stop the passing game. I have it a shutout, or a blowout. I think it's going to be 42-20.
I have it 31-17. The second game of the Monday night is the Eagles versus the Vikings. We both have the Vikings because in week 1, the Vikings went off. Their key player was Justin Jefferson, and the Eagles' defense could barely keep up with the Lions' wide receivers. They will have a really hard time guarding the Vikings' wide receiver core. The defense had a tough time keeping the Lions' running backs under control, too. So Devin Cook should have a game. I have the score 17-14.
And I have it 21-17. So that's been Peyton's pitch for this week. Come back next week for our predictions and to see our record on if we got any games right. So I've been Peyton, and this has been Caleb. See you next time.